Alright, so today's video is going to be pretty much about how to handle when you get burnout, and you can't prevent it. It's going to happen, especially if you're someone like me where you literally have like no breaks, you have to keep going, and things like that. Like, there's reasons to why a lot of us are like that, where we have to keep going, 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 going. um and so I'm going to try to break things down as best as I can and try to give maybe some helpful tips or whatever for that, that maybe can help with lessening it, or how to maybe accept it a little bit more, handle things, just whatever it is that can be helpful is all I'm going to try to do. But you will see me come back probably after I get us cleaned up and relaxed, and he's probably going to do the same thing like on the last video, do a lot of snoring and be like ready for bed, and I'll be like, oh my gosh. So yeah. My little man, he is nonverbal autistic, so sometimes he just greatly interferes and things like that. So right now he's giving me a little moment break. My little one, my kitty, one of my little kitties is out here just like, hi mommy, I'm gonna hang out with you right now. So but yeah, I absolutely love sitting underneath this. It's so beautiful, especially with the flowers too. Whee. So grab whatever you're gonna drink or whatever you need, because this is probably gonna be a long video, and I apologize for that. My videos are gonna be long. I'm not meant to just make quick videos, so hopefully you have the time or whatever, and you can watch it, or just watch 5 minutes per day, whatever you got to do. If this is pertaining to you, if you feel that you resonate with this, I just hope that anything that I say is helpful with this. And right on cue too. Watch. Is he still there? The honeybee was there. Yeah, it's still there. Because a lot of us are busy bees. And they also are great community meetings and things like that. Or to get busy and get to work. So whatever you're at on your path, it could be get busy and get to work, or like this video, try to find ways that's a healthy way to work and not overdo it. And I wanted to say something real quick too. Anything that during this video that I mentioned, where I mentioned whatever, like, I'm going to try to do it to where you fill in the blanks of what it is that I'm saying. So I might say something like, find what motivates you, or whatever. That basically just means, okay, some people might like to sing before they get motivated. Some like to watch bird. I mean, just whatever it is that for you, that you like, that works with you, fill in all the blanks, because I can't speak for everybody. All I can do is just kind of give a little bit of tools or ideas or inspiration or whatever, and hope that, whatever I say, just be like, oh, okay, well, that feels like something I could do, and I love to blah, 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 XYZ, and then there you go. That's your answers. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go work out, and then we're going to eat, and then we're going to get cleaned, and then it's going to be video time. And for you, it's going to be right now. Okay, so what inspired me, or one of the reasons why it inspired, along with what I'm resonating with right now, is I'm reading this book, The Inner Works. And that's the back side. Hopefully you can see it, and it ain't backwards, and you can pause the video and read it or whatever. It's on Amazon. But I've been resonating with this lately, and then today I read this and I'm like, oh man, because I wanted to sit there and read the book some more, and I was just like really getting into it and everything, because I'm only on page 30, so that's where this is from if you're reading this book. And so I was just like, I gotta do something about this, because I noticed yesterday too that I was being guided, and so I'm like, you know what, I'm noticing a theme here. So while I'm being guided to work on myself, and I'm being guided to share the progress and the things that I'm going through, this could actually help others as well. And so I think for right now, some of these videos, that's what it's going to be about. And so on page 30, right? Yep, page 30, which is this one, is what I'm at. Let's see if I can read it. When seen from the highest perspective, our struggles are actually our greatest teachers, for they reveal to us personal opportunities. Right, personal. I'm reading in the dark, so I think so. Personal opportunities for I try to do a light, and I'm like, I'm not looking like I'm reading from the ghost stories, because the way the light reflected on me and everything, I'm like, man, this ain't gonna work. So I'm trying. Give me a second. I just don't. I mean, it is perfect timing. I mean, we are in October, so hello. But so yeah, opportunities for expansion. For example, hitting bottom may have been exactly what was needed in order to finally let go, have a change of heart, or see the bigger picture. And so then I wrote with my wet paper. Ended up getting wet. I was like, really? So when you do hit rock bottom, this is from me, because I was guided, like, while I'm reading it, like, what can I, like, for my personal use, because I was being guided that with my own guides. And then I was like, that was earlier. I didn't get to write that down then, but I wrote some of it down, some of this, and then I added more right now. So yeah, anyway. So when you do hit rock bottom and everything dismantles and falls apart within maybe your career or living situation, or what all falls apart around you, you will feel deep shock and lots of loss, questioning everything and fighting even harder until you're forced to surrender. But some of this point is to surrender. It is to pay attention, face it, and learn, or else it will keep playing on repeat and it will get worse. What is helpful from this is you're more mindful after, and will focus and not let it get that out of hand again until you surrender. You'll focus and think on, do I need to be mindful and pay attention to something? Is it maybe a lesson to learn or something to heal with? Shadow work, what do I need to do so I don't hit rock bottom again? And so it was like hitting me really strong, like I need to at least mention this. I know that most of this video, like, it still pertains to it. Probably don't seem like it, but it does. Is, like I was saying, is that, you know, when we're so deep into doing everything on our own and we're just falling apart, we just break, it's just too much, it's overwhelming, it's, you know, and it's basically our way of saying, like, hey, you need to pay attention and focus on what's going on around you. And that's what happens, including with, like, twin flames or somebody that's just divine masculine, divine feminine, whatever wording that you want to call it. Like me, I'm on a twin flame path. So there's like phases and things that happens, and it happens like this for others too, especially on a twin flame path, but others can have it happen too. But with the twin flame path, it's crazy, but it's so needed. Like I said last night in the previous video, I am very grateful for this, because that literally has helped save me. It really has. Trust me. But yeah, so everything just dismantles, it falls apart. It's like, what is going on? And it just does not stop. And you're like trying to fight to keep that stability. You're trying to keep what you're wanting, which is the ego, which is the illusions of things, which is the attachments to it, and, you know, things like that. And so it's like everything just falls and strips away. And it's like you're being guided to go within and pay attention and learn and surrender and, you know, realize, like, okay, what is it that I need to do? What do I need to pay attention to? What's going on? What can I do to, you know, improve this and blah, 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 just to not feel this, because I want out of this, you know? And and it will happen more and more and more. Like, it's not just a one-time done deal and you're done and over. It just might get a little bit easier each time, and it might be for different things. Like for me, like everything was just falling apart. Like my career, I was like, what's going on here? Like, I don't know what to do anymore. I don't know what direction to take, what to do, what's going on. And then it was that, and like, cause it'd be finances and just a whole bunch of things, y'all, like everything just about that's like really deep. It was just like falling apart. And I'm like, whoa, what am I doing? You know, what's going on? And I had no idea what was going on at the time. Like, that's what's scary. If people aren't aware of this stuff, they don't know. They're going to lose it. And I was losing it. And so I'm just like, okay, I go from almost losing my life so many times to wanting to lose my life through this because I'm like, what is going on, you know? And anyways, but yeah, so the other thing that I wanted to mention too is that to help, not like I said, I don't have the right words, but you can't really prevent, because when you're taking on so much by yourself, that's where like I had to learn too, and I'm still learning it. I'm still going through it. I'm still trying to figure all this out. You have to learn what you can do, how much you can handle, and things like that. Trust me. I don't like to pay attention to that kind of stuff. I don't like responsibility like that. I just like to flow and go with things and do what I got to do. I think I got it off now. Because it's like in my eyes, and I got all this oil stuff on me because I just showered, and so I'm trying to, do my little girly nightly thing. But anyway, so when everything, I'm trying to remember what I was saying. Sorry. Because like I said, it gets in my eyes and it starts getting blurry, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. And so it makes it harder for me to see. But I did read all that. And I did want to pull some cards, but we'll get there in a little bit because I was guided to do my butterfly deck that I got. Still want to make my own. I got my mediumship one, and I got the other one, the keyword one. But anyway, so figuring out what you can do. Like, if you notice like their day, like with what all you're trying to do, and it goes like really far into the day, and you're like, okay, I can't do all of this. Like, I'm going to have to minimize what I can do. And so you're going to like start paying attention to like I just said, what can you minimize? What can you feel like you can do, that you're not overworking, that you're not over doing so much that you're getting burnt out, that you're just like, okay, I don't want to do this no more. And it's maybe something that you're passionate about and that you love, but you just feel so, I don't want to do this no more because it's just this repetitive, and it's just overwhelming, and it's just too much, and it just keeps going, and you don't have the time, and then you're trying to tend to other things, and it's just not, like that kind of thing. And it's like, to prevent that kind of thing, and again, really that word's not the best because, feeling the better word for me, focus in, like just taking that time and being like, okay, I'm overwhelmed. What's going on? What can I do to minimize this? How can I focus and try to lessen all of this to where I'm just burnt out and not want to do it no more? How can I do this? Why, I feel like a failure. I feel like I'm not succeeding. I'm burnt out, and lessening your load is one of the main things you'll have to end up doing. I can't tell you what to do because I don't know your situation. If you do want help, you can explain your situation. And I could say, hey, well, maybe, this is what I'm sensing or something, and maybe this could be helpful. Have you sensed this yourself? I could do something like that. But yeah, so that's where I was saying earlier, you'll have to figure it out what your situation is, like what you're doing, what you're going through, and all of that. And so that's where basically, like, that's my issue. I want to do just about everything. I'm trying to garden. I'm trying to work. I'm trying to take care of my son. I'm trying to take care of the animals. I'm trying to tend to the house. I'm trying to, keep up with our health. And, it's just too many things on my plate to do. It's just too much. And I do get burnt out, And so it's like what I've learned, and a lot of it would be like Virgos, Capricorns, and things like that, like the grounded signs. They love to have a steady type thing that they can do, basically, where it's like, okay, 1 hour I have this type of time to do gardening. The next hour I can do, 2 hours I can read. You know what I mean? Like they love spacing it out and planning and calculating and the whole, shebang. And that's not me. So I'm just mentioning that because some of y'all are those signs. And so if you feel that resonates with you, you can try something like that too. Just trying to space everything out, and all that. Me, I love going with the flow. I love to wake up and, even though I go to bed at night and I think, okay, well, maybe tomorrow I can do this. I get up and it's like totally opposite of what I thought it was going to be. Um, so going with the flow, for some of us, letting our guides or whatever you want to call it, intuition, etc., um, guide us to what we're supposed to do for the day. And when you do that, sometimes it helps to align you with what's in flow, with what's you're aligned with to do for that day, and what else is aligned with you for that day too. So like you might have an encounter or something that was meant to happen at the right time, the right place, this, that, and the other. And so following your instincts and everything leads you like that, and it gives you those encounters, and it gives you those markers or whatever you want to call it, that is what is meant to be for that moment and stuff. And so that's how I do things. But the thing is that, like I said, it's figuring out how much can you do. And it's like, okay, if you do want to do it all right, try to maybe plan like this month I can try to focus on these type of things. Next month I can try to focus on these type of things. Do you want to, let's say you do gardening or something, do you want to do it all year long? Do you want to do just certain seasons? You can do things like that. Like if you want to garden and you want to, I don't know, other things. I just can't think of the examples. So you would try to figure with your schedule, like, okay, I want to do this, I want to do that, I got to do this hobby, and I got to do gardening and this too. So, all right, do you prefer summer food? All right, maybe that's your thing. Garden during the summer, put off, whatever your hobby and this, that, and the other is. And, just finding the way that everything will fit together, basically, is what you can do. And so, because that's been my issue, is I want to do everything, it's like, oh, I like this, I want to do this, oh, this feels cool, I want to do this, oh, I feel, and it's like I do it and I add and I add and I add and I add, and I'm like, oh my God, I can't do all this, but I'm doing it anyway. And but like I said, trying to find ways to not get that burnout is going to really help, especially when you're wanting to take something new on and you're already feeling burnout. Just be like, okay, self, you're just going to have to wait a minute. I will do this. I'm going to do it. Let me get unburnt, and then I might take it on. But wait a little bit even after that, because you don't want it to just jump right in and then get burnt and then, So, but yeah, just be mindful as possible that what it is that you can do, how much you can take on, what else you can add, and, that kind of thing. So I think that's it for now. I did sense earlier that I was supposed to mention a few things from last night's video that I totally forgot. I'm going to pause it and think on it. If I'm meant to, I'll mention it. If not, then we're just going to go ahead and get straight into the cards. So we'll see. It might be in the next video because I think that we're going to leave it as this and we might be able to keep it shorter. So we're going to go ahead and get right into the cards if you like cards. And if not, you can go ahead and stop the video. But if you do, these are more so affirmation type cards. So it could be maybe confirming something for you. Could be something that's like, oh, that's a good point of view. However it is for you, just let it be. I think I'll be able to read them. Oh gosh, it's going to be a hard time reading them. Anyway, so we'll do however many. Oh yeah, these are the ones that I pulled for myself. I guess I can just read these. These are what I pulled, I think it was last night. Was it night before? Because it feels like I'm supposed to go ahead and read these, and then I'll pull a few more, and then we'll go from there. All right, so the first step to building self-confidence is believing I am capable. I trust my ability to navigate life's challenges gracefully. Self-acceptance is the foundation of self-worth and confidence. And then if I accidentally reread these when I pull cards, then it's just an extra double confirmation. I am stronger than I think, braver than I feel, and smarter than I know. I honor my worth by surrounding myself with people who support and inspire me. I am calm, centered, and balanced. All right, so we're going to put them in there. And I'm going to shuffle. Put these over here. Oh, this one's already standing out, and this one's trying to pop out too. So I'm going to trust that these two are going to be read. I set boundaries that honor my well-being and safeguard my energy. Right on point with this video. I am capable of more than I give myself credit for. That's a good one. We put these to the side so we don't double pull those. Oh, that one stands out. That's a pretty card too. They're all very pretty. I've been meaning to share it. Sorry. I trust my intuition to lead me in the right direction. Ooh. Right on point. And that one stood out too. Another pretty one. They're all pretty. Let's see. Inner peace and confidence go hand in hand. I trust in my inner strength to overcome any challenge. I don't know if it's showing because for me it's backwards, but I think it does show whenever I put the video on. Let's see this one. I am worthy of success, happiness, and fulfillment in every area of my life. That's a cool one. These are so pretty. And one of my awesome clients had gifted me this. I was like, oh my gosh. I still need to thank her. And I was going to give her a free body code session anyway. And for thanks for that. Because she had bought my Oracle cards. And then like all the stuff that I've been going through. Like I just like, that was like another round of breaking down again. Like what I was just talking about. And I know because she's a reader as well. And so she sensed it all as well. And then it was the butterflies and everything I've been seeing a lot lately, and that's a lot of transformation and things like that. And so these cards are butterfly cards, and it's affirmations and things like that too. So I was like, wow, like this is perfect. So, but yeah, all right. My dreams are valid, and I possess the power to manifest them. I honor my needs and prioritize self-care as an act of self-love and empowerment. Yep, exactly fitting for this video. A lot of these are, but a lot of these two are going to be for your personal, you know, the ones that resonate with whichever card. Because not everybody's going to resonate with all of them. Sometimes that can happen, but then majority of the time you might feel only 2 cards, you might feel 5 cards, you might feel, you know, it just depends on how many's pulled and how many that you feel is for you. I trust divine timing, knowing all unfolds perfectly. Yes, and that's what I have to do with the twin flame path, because you have to like wait and wait. And yes, I've been playing in dirt, so I got most of the dirt out, but it's not fully out. But yeah, so I trust divine timing, knowing all unfolds perfectly, and that's what you have to do in a twin flame relationship. Waiting and waiting and waiting. It's like, come on, man. Let's speed this up. But no, you have to patiently wait. It's like, okay, you're telling a fire sign I'm water and fire because I'm Pisces Aries. And he's my twin, I think is Sagittarius, which is also a fire sign. And it's like, we're supposed to have patience? Come on. It's like, what? All right. Confidence is my most dazzling asset. Pretty card too. All right, I feel like a full few more, and then we'll see what I'm meant to do from there. Is that it? So I pulled 3 so far. Stop. They're like falling down. Stay. I'm just kind of shuffling, seeing if there's more. Stay. So I can put them down after that. Like I said, just feel which ones resonate with you. Feels like maybe one more. Is that it? I'm just trying to fill into it and see. Yeah, I think so. Okay, that one stood out again, so we're going to go ahead and put that one there. Okay. Put these over here. Okay, so we got quite a few, but that's all right. And then, like I said, we'll see what we do after this. Okay, put them in the order I'm having to redo. Sorry about that. Give me a second here. Okay. Put them in the order that I had pulled them. All right, so my worthiness Right, yeah, my worthiness is not contingent on others' opinions or approval. Yeah. Exactly. All right. Oh, there goes my dog. She must be probably possums and raccoons and all that. I'll see what's on the video for tonight, and then I might upload that too. I do that on my Instagram, but I still got a lot of videos that I got to make, and that's kind of another reason why. Yeah, it's already saying 22 minutes, and I got 37 minutes to film. So, and I got 22 minutes recorded right now, just 37 minutes in total, and it's 22 right now. So, anyway, that's why I'm trying to hurry. I don't know. Hopefully, I can get some videos put together because I still got to get the gardening and other things as well. So, I'm trying to catch up. And if I do try to do the mediumship course, then I got to speed that up too because we're getting closer to Halloween. So, and I might go live for readings, free readings, and maybe emotion code and stuff sessions. I don't know yet. We'll see. Let's see. My imperfections craft the colorful tapestry of my life and make me the beautiful being that I am. And that's the other thing too. You know, sometimes people will be like, "What are you doing? You're doing too much. And you're making no sense and this, that, and the other." Yeah. Okay. I mean, really. I'm gonna read it again. You see, my imperfections craft the colorful tapestry of my life and make me the beautiful being that I am. I'm not perfect, so yeah. Deal with it. Anyways, I have the ability to create positive change and impact those around me. I'm so happy because like I'm finally feeling alive again. Like I'm finally like through everything that I've been through, like even though I made the video and everything last night, but I'm finally getting expressive again, feeling again, enjoying again, loving, like, you know what I mean? Like it's beautiful. Things are just coming together. So all right. And thanks again to my twin flame path. This really has helped majorly. My past is but a chapter. I hold the pen to author exactly a new story. See how like when thoughts come to your mind, pay attention to them. Because while I'm doing this, it like what I just said, majority of the time, and you'll notice that for yourself too, especially if you do readings, a lot of what you're saying is going to fit with the cards. So because we're being guided to give examples and things like that too. So yeah. Anyway, I am a beacon of light illuminating the world with my presence. And exactly what I just mentioned earlier. You know, I'm sitting here talking about how like, thank goodness for my twin flame path. You know, I'm able to feel again. I'm able to love and light. Blah, 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 blah. Like I just said. Anyway, at this very moment, I am enough. Like how I was mentioning earlier about people and stuff. Okay. My worthiness is not determined by comparing myself to others. I am comparable. Yeah. I am incomparable. Something like that. You should be able to read it. There's dirt. A lot of dirt. I play in the mud. And I love going outside and like I said, I love being barefoot and everything in my garden. So, and I cut the grass that way. I'm a little push mower and weed eat too. But trust me, I'm mindful as hell because I don't want to get an injury or anything else on my foot. So yeah, that was for another reason. That was because of my twin flame path, and that was because it was a pissy being, and the pissy being slammed my juicer off my sink, landed on my foot, like. Because you have to twist it really far to get the thing off. Somehow it magically landed on my foot, popped on it, and then the blade was just like right on my foot. So yeah, it was fun. Anyway, in moments, and I do have video of that. Yeah, it should be further down last year or whatever, during the holidays is when it was. In moments of doubt, I summon the strength of my spirits. All right, so let me see, 26. Yeah, we're getting pretty low on time. But anyway, that was awesome. I love this deck. There's a lot of beautiful cards, a lot of good affirmations, and whichever ones resonate with you, definitely that is your word for the day, or however long that you're resonating with whatever that it is. And go from there. And then I'll be pulling more of these cards and stuff in my videos and everything. But I think everything that I've said, I think is all I needed to say for the moment. I'm sure there's going to be more videos like this coming up because I've been being guided to make videos. And so I'm finally breaking out of my shell again, and I'm trying to just try and just go from there. So that's all I can really do. And things will just improve and they'll get better. And it's like driving me nuts because this oil stuff like gets on my eyes and I'm like, I can't say that well. But anyway, I love it though. I'm working on like the glow or whatever with the imperfections and all that kind of stuff. And so I'm trying to get back what I was and everything, and any kind of imperfections or whatever away, and go from there. So yeah. I mean, you know, a lady's got to do what a lady's got to do. And so I'm glad to be doing that again. And then I might even do some makeup certain times and just feeling like a lady and doing what I used to do. Like I used to non-stop wear makeup, but then like there's been just changes and things through the years. And so anyways, but yeah, but soon I got to get back on doing the herbal teas and all of that as well, because that does help, because you got to do the inner, you got to do the outer and all of that. So and then I'm working out and then getting like all this stuff done during the day. Give me a second. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up because my little man is always a starving little rat. So I'm gonna work on that. And so yeah, so anyways, I hope everything's going well for y'all, and I doubt my twin flame watches my videos, especially how long my videos are. I can imagine he's probably one of those type that's just like, oh my god, that's annoying, and just talk and talk and talk and talk. So yeah, anyway, but the ones that do stick around, hi, thank you. I appreciate you sticking around to my wackiness or whatever, goofiness, blah blah blah. So yeah, anyways, I hope this video was helpful. I hope that anything of it is helpful, period. And if you have anything that you want to suggest, inspire, or whatever it is that you think could help others or whatever, even if it's just something that you're resonating with right now and you feel that, hey, maybe somebody can, you know, resonate with this and it could be helpful, even if it pertains to this video or not, leave it in the comments. Because trust me, everything, like while we're watching a video and whatever comes to mind is exactly what is meant to be said and what is meant to be shared, and you know, things like that. So everything matches. It don't matter if it seems like it don't, it does. So trust your instincts. If you have something to say, anything that you feel, then go ahead and say it. And so, like I said, I really want a genuine community going. I want to be able to communicate. I have a hard time communicating. I apologize. I am trying again. Like I've never had really a chance to get out, to really mingle with people and, you know, things like that. Like I went to school and everything, but it was still different. And I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, so I do want connections, especially with everything that's been how the world is and all of that stuff. We've really lacked in communicating and connecting like we genuinely did before. And it's just like, I don't know, it's just different. And yeah, different is good. And so you learn new things and all of that. But at the same time, like I said, we've been lacking the genuine connection. And so I really want to connect however we can. I'd love to. And if y'all do want me to do some live videos, let me know. You know, I might try to do some if I can. But I don't know. We'll see. Just let me know if you want that or not. And we will pretty much go from there. I think that's all I needed to say. I'm just trying to make sure that I don't have anything else to say, which I don't think I do. So we'll go ahead and end this video. And I don't know, I'm just letting what comes up come up. You know, maybe tomorrow I have another video like this, maybe 5 days from now, I don't know. I could be more focused on what I'm doing here, and then I don't have inspiration to give or help or whatever, you know. I don't know, we'll see. So, but I do feel there might be more videos like this. And even if it's not anytime soon, it's just, they're going to be like this. It's kind of like a podcast, I guess you would say, style in a sense, with a visual. Instead of just hearing, you're able to just see me or whatever, or the cards or whatever that I'm doing, you know. And so, yeah. I think that's it. So leave a comment, like, subscribe, share, do what you got to do with your love and support. And I really do appreciate it. And hopefully we can get a little community going, and we'll just figure out what this channel will be for and what we're going to do and how it's going to be done and all that kind of stuff. So anyways, I am sending you much love, gratitude, and thanks. And I appreciate y'all so very much. I know that, you know, a lot of people are probably like me too, where it's like, I watch videos and I'll like it at least to try to, even if I don't comment, you know, I do try to at least do my part to try to help. We might see videos that, you know, it's like, oh, I really like this video, but maybe I don't like their full content or whatever. But again, I try to, you know, I try to help. That's all I can do. So when I like it or whatever, and then I'll leave a comment. And yeah, and I'm debating if I should watch my twins or not tonight. Anyways, I don't know. We'll see. Much love, everybody. Bye for now.